These LGBTQ YouTubers are more than just creators. They're trailblazers, breaking barriers, sharing their truth, and inspiring millions. They're shaping the future of digital content and empowering communities everywhere. Get ready to meet the stars who are making waves and changing lives in 2025. Joey Grapha embodies resilience and boundless imagination. Growing up, he faced bullying and felt profoundly isolated. But storytelling became his salvation. His early YouTube gaming videos gave way to ambitious projects like Storytellers and Escape the Night that turned him into a fantasy powerhouse. Joey's heartfelt coming out video in 2015 was a cultural touchstone, where he beautifully combined art and authenticity. Instead of distancing himself from his identity, he wove it into his creative work, proving that being LGBTQ+ can be a superpower, not a limitation. Today, in 2025, Joey is not only producing queer-led fantasy films, but also funding scholarships for LGBTQ+ youth in the arts. His mission: to make sure no queer child grows up thinking their dreams are impossible. Davy Wavy isn't just about education, he's about liberation. His work focuses on dismantling shame and stigma around LGBTQ+ bodies, relationships, and sexuality. With humor, sensitivity, and honesty, Davy tackles subjects that mainstream media often ignores or misrepresents. His projects normalize intimacy, body positivity, and emotional connection, showing that every expression of love is worthy. Today, he's running The Ripple Effect, a nonprofit using online platforms to provide free LGBTQ+ wellness resources around the world, particularly in regions where such education is still taboo or dangerous. Few couples have used their love as a weapon for justice as effectively as Bria and Chrissy. Their songs, sketches, and deeply emotional vlogs document a journey of resilience, from fighting for marriage equality to navigating discrimination and censorship. They survived YouTube's algorithm changes that once deprioritized LGBTQ+ content, responding by creating their own independent platforms to tell unfiltered stories. In 2025, they've co-authored a best-selling parenting book for queer families and launched a nonprofit that provides legal resources and financial aid to LGBTQ+ parents facing discrimination. Benny Drama proves that comedy can be a revolutionary act. Through his hilarious, razor-sharp sketches, Benito exposes the absurdities of societal expectations while celebrating queer culture with love and flair. His characters, from over-the-top influencers to painfully relatable suburban moms, became internet phenomena because they were funny, yes, but also deeply insightful. Now, in 2025, Benny's satirical show, Drama Heights, is winning awards, and his foundation, Laugh proudly funds emerging queer comedians around the world. Mitchell and Gregory are living proof that queerness belongs in every corner of society, including labs and lecture halls. With their brilliant, easy-to-understand videos, they've made science exciting, inclusive, and empowering for millions. Coming out publicly as a couple wasn't just about personal honesty. It was a radical act in a field where LGBTQ+ voices are still underrepresented. Their platform is a beautiful fusion of love, curiosity, and visibility. In 2025, they are co-authoring a children's book series titled Little Scientists, Big Dreams, featuring queer, disabled, and BIPOC scientists as heroes. Tyler Oakley's journey from a small-town Michigan boy to a world-renowned digital pioneer is nothing short of legendary. When Tyler first uploaded videos during his college years, YouTube was barely recognized as a career path, and being openly gay online was seen as risky. But Tyler's fearless humor, quick wit, and passionate advocacy for LGBTQ+ youth struck a nerve. He helped normalize coming-out narratives at a time when few dared. His activism extended offline too, hosting events with the Trevor Project, fundraising for LGBTQ+ causes, and meeting with politicians to advocate for inclusive policies. In 2025, Tyler's legacy has only grown. He produces award-winning documentaries on queer history, hosts national pride broadcasts, and runs workshops nurturing young LGBTQ+ content creators. He remains a symbol of hope, endurance, and unstoppable pride. Connor Franta's path is a masterclass in authenticity. Initially known for funny, relatable videos, Connor's content evolved dramatically after his deeply personal coming-out video. A watershed moment that showed audiences' vulnerability could be revolutionary. Connor's talents stretch far beyond YouTube. His photography, poetry, and essays reflect a soul-searching artist who embraces both light and shadow. His books, a work in progress, Housefires, became New York Times bestsellers, praised for their raw honesty about identity, depression, fame, and love. In 2025, Connor runs an independent publishing house amplifying LGBTQ+ writers and artists. His impact reminds us that storytelling, real, raw storytelling, can heal both the creator and the world. James Charles broke the beauty industry's gates wide open and rebuilt them in his image. From the moment he became CoverGirl's first male ambassador, James challenged the idea that beauty had boundaries. Amidst triumphs and controversies, James stayed unapologetically himself. His vibrant tutorials, viral makeup challenges, and larger-than-life collaborations made beauty accessible to everyone. He taught millions that makeup is an art form, and gender has no say in who gets to create. In 2025, James is leading a global initiative providing mentorship, scholarships, and resources to queer artists in the beauty industry, ensuring the next generation of LGBTQ+ creatives have everything they need to soar. Kat Black is a storyteller, activist, and visionary whose voice echoes far beyond YouTube. Her channel is a masterclass in intersectionality, seamlessly connecting feminism, race, trans rights, and social justice. Kat's ability to blend personal experience with nuanced education creates an environment where learning feels personal, urgent, and transformative. Rather than shy away from controversy, she dives headfirst into difficult conversations, making complex issues accessible and human. In 2025, Kat is a keynote speaker at international human rights conferences, and her video series on trans history is now used in universities across the US and Canada. Samantha Lux is the trusted friend and educator that many transgender youth wish they had. Her videos combine scientific facts, legal updates, and heartfelt personal narratives to tackle misinformation, and prejudice head-on. Starting with documenting her own transition journey, Samantha has become a crucial figure in the fight for trans visibility and healthcare rights. Her candidness about both the triumphs and the difficulties paints a full picture of trans life, one filled with resilience, joy, and complexity. In 2025, Samantha is collaborating with medical institutions to ensure transgender patients receive compassionate, informed care, turning digital advocacy into real-world change.